We will now discuss about bit rate and baud rate, and we'll study about few problems. Okay, so basically this topic is inside your digital to analog conversion. This falls under here. So what are the things to convert the digital to analog? ASK, FSK is there, PSK is there, QPSK, etc. There are many things. So what is basically happening? Suppose it is digital given, suppose 1101. So this is given, and a high frequency, suppose cos WCT, it is a high frequency, okay, is inject into the digital data and we will get analog data. Okay, so in case of digital to analog conversion, two basic things are there. So two basic issues are, number one is data element or N, and number two is signal element or capital L. Okay, so these are two things, and what is the relation? L is equal to 2 to the power n. So you have to remember this formula, that is signal element equal to 2 to the power n, that is the data element. Okay, so from here we can say that n equal to log 2 base L. Okay, so L is what? It is the signal element, and what is n? N is nothing but data element and represent in bits. Okay, so it is represent in bits. Now we will give the definition of data elements. So you can say that it is the smallest piece of information to be exchanged, the bit. It is the smallest piece of information to be exchanged. Okay, and what is the signal element? So it is the smallest unit of a signal that is constant. Okay, so it is the smallest unit of a signal that is constant. Again, what is bit rate, or you can say data rate? You have to know this data element and definition and signal elements. Now what is the bit rate or data rate? It is represented as R. Okay, so it is what? It is represented R, and it is the number of bits per second. So this is the bit rate or data rate. And what is the baud rate? So what is the baud rate? It is nothing but signaling rate and denoted by small r. Okay, so means what? Number of signal element per second. Okay, so small r is equal to capital R by n. So you have to remember this formula. One is this formula, another is this formula. So this is baud, or you can say symbol per second or element per second. Okay, let us take one example. What is bit and baud rate? So this is a bus. Okay, so this is a bus and this is our passengers. Okay, so this bus work as baud, and these passengers, each and every passengers, these are work as bit rate. So this is the normal scenario. Okay, so if you imagine a bus, it is basically a baud, and if you imagine the passenger inside the bus, it is nothing but the bit rate. Okay, now let us do one problem. So problem is given like this way: an analog signal, suppose, carries 4 bit per signal element. Okay, if 1000 signal element are sent per second, find bit rate. So this is a problem. So what is the problem? An analog signal carries 4 bit per signal element. If 1000 signal element are sent per second, find the bit rate. So you have to find bit rate means R. So we have to find R. Okay, n is given 4. Okay, small r is given 1000. Using this formula, R is equal to capital R by n, and from here we can say that capital R is equal to n into R is equal to 4 into 1000, so is equal to 4000 bits per second. Okay, so R is equal to or baud rate is equal to, you can say, bits per second, or 4 kbps. Okay, so this is the answer. And let us go for the number 2 problems. Say that an analog signal has a bit rate of 8000 bps and a baud rate of 1000 baud. Number 1, how many data elements are carried? How many data elements are carried by each signal elements? This is number 1. And number 2, how many signal elements, how many signal elements do we need? So n, we have to find n, we have to find L. What are the given? Capital R is equal to 8000 bps, small r is equal to 1000 baud. So we know R is equal to R by N, implies N is equal to R by small r. So what is capital R? Capital R is 8000 by 1000. So N is equal to 8 bits. Okay. Also, you know N. What is the N? It is nothing but it is data element. And also you know that L is equal to 2 to the power n is equal to 2 to the power 8, so 256. So this L is nothing but signal element. So these two are the problems. So one is 8 bits, that is n is equal to 8 bits and l is equal to 256. Okay.